Alright, let's talk about ASMR. You know that weird but wonderful thing where people whisper into a microphone and suddenly your brain melts into a puddle of relaxation. Some people swear by it, others not so much. If you've ever had tingles down your spine from a soft whisper, congratulations, your nervous system just got a free massage. What is ASMR really? Scientists call it autonomous sensory meridian response, which is just a fancy way of saying, this makes my brain feel nice. It's that tingly, warm sensation you get when you hear something soft, repetitive, and oddly satisfying. Think whispering, tapping, crinkling, or someone pretending to give you a haircut. And yes, it works best when it's way too close to the microphone. The whole thing exploded on the internet, thanks to YouTube. 1 minute, you're looking for white noise to sleep to, and the next, you're watching someone as a medieval blacksmith softly hammering away at an imaginary anvil. It's bizarre, it's oddly soothing, it's ASMR. But here where it gets interesting. Scientists have actually looked into this, and guess what? ASMR isn't just a weird internet trend, it actually does something to the brain. Researchers have found that ASMR triggers the brain's reward system, lighting up areas that release dopamine and oxytocin. Those are the chemicals that make you feel happy, relaxed, and in some cases, like you're wrapped in a big blanket of calmness. It also lowers heart rate, which means ASMR is basically meditation for people who are too impatient for actual meditation. Instead of sitting in silence, clearing your mind, and pretending you're a floating leaf on a stream, you can just let someone whisper sweet nothings about tapping on a wooden block, and bam, instant relaxation. Some people even compare it to the feeling of being taken care of, which explains why role-play ASMR is so popular. Those barber, doctor, and personal attention videos, they trigger the same part of the brain that makes babies feel safe when their parents comfort them. It's like emotional support, but in high-definition audio. Now, not everyone experiences ASMR. Some people hear a whisper and think, oh yes, peace. Others hear it and think, why is this person breathing directly into my soul? If you're in the second group, it's not that your brain is broken, it's just not wired that way. Studies show that ASMR sensitivity is linked to personality traits like openness to experience and sensory awareness. Basically, if you're the type to get emotional over a really good piece of music, you're more likely to get ASMR tingles. And speaking of tingles, let's talk about what's actually happening in the brain. When ASMR kicks in, the brain starts producing theta waves, which are the same kind you get during deep relaxation or light sleep. That's why so many people use ASMR videos to help with insomnia, stress, or just winding down after a long day of being a human. But let's be real, most people don't care about the brain science, they just want to know if it works. And for millions of people, it absolutely does. Whether it's tapping, soft speaking, or the glorious sound of someone slowly flipping through the pages of a book, ASMR is a legitimately effective relaxation tool. Of course, some people get weird with it. There's pickle eating ASMR, soap cutting ASMR, and whatever's happening in the world of mukbang ASMR. But hey, if it relaxes you, who's judging? Now, if you're curious and want to experience peak relaxation, you don't need to scroll endlessly through YouTube to find something that works. You can try something a little more refined, like a custom ASMR experience. Whispering Voice is designed for sleep, relaxation, and pure, brain-melting ASMR bliss. Think of it as ASMR without the awkward pauses or someone accidentally tapping their microphone mid-video. Just soft, gentle, perfectly controlled whispers designed to send you straight into relaxation mode. So if you want to experience the perfect whisper, because let's be honest, your brain deserves a break.
Sleep and deep relaxation. It's okay. You're safe, you're warm, you're here. Close your eyes. Let everything fade away. There's nothing to do, nothing to worry about. Just you and this moment. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Feel your shoulders relax. Let your jaw go slack. Let your fingers, your arms, your legs grow heavy. Like you're sinking into a soft cloud, weightless, floating, drifting. The world is quiet now. Just soft sounds, gentle whispers, the feeling of stillness all around you. Everything is slow, calm, peaceful. Breathe in and out. Let every little worry melt away. Let the tension slip from your body, like a wave washing over you, leaving you lighter, softer, more relaxed. You don't have to think, You don't have to try. Just listen, just breathe, just feel. Tingles, tiny, soft tingles, little shivers of warmth dancing along your neck, your spine, your fingertips. Like a gentle touch, a light feather, soft rain on your skin. Everything is safe. Everything is warm. You are surrounded by stillness, wrapped in comfort, cradled by peace. No noise, no stress, no weight on your mind. Just softness, just quiet, just rest. Let your breath slow down deeper, softer, quieter. Each inhale drawing in warmth. Each exhale releasing tension. Let your eyelids grow heavy. Let your thoughts drift away. Let yourself sink into stillness. Floating, drifting, weightless, like a leaf on water, like a cloud in the sky, rocking gently back and forth, swaying with the wind, carried by calmness. Sleep is close now, so close, so gentle, so soft. You can feel it, like a blanket wrapping around you, like waves lapping at the shore, pulling you deeper, deeper, into peace. There's no rush, no time, no yesterday, no tomorrow, just now, just this, just quiet, soothing, endless relaxation. Breathe in and out, let yourself go. Let your mind empty, like a sky with no clouds, like a night with no noise. Only silence, only stillness, only sleep. You are safe. You are calm. You are warm. Everything is okay. Everything is soft. Everything is light. Sleep is calling. Softly, gently, quietly, like a whisper in the dark, like the hush of the ocean, like the brush of silk against your skin. It's time to rest now. Time to drift away. Time to let go. Close your eyes. Breathe, listen, feel. Sleep, sleep, sleep.